Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Man, hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Now it's second down here. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Spartans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, what a grab! Take him down after a big game. Ball moving all the way to the 38. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field at 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some big yards.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the Spartans have first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Sparty, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to run it here. This is 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. First down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that completion. Makes a quick grab. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss. Here's the handoff. Testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Sparty! Well, Cook, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this.
college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. They're going to run it. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside here.
Touchdown, Michigan State, as they get on. We'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Receiver in motion now. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, spot. The offense is set up with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting. ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's got it inside the 15. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games in the rig is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And completion makes it second and short. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Picks up the game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. QB keeps it himself. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Texas. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Boom. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Michigan State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Michigan State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Well, the They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Picks up the course, looking for more. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
On the run, it's Johnson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Zips it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Spartans.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. We pressure him and sack him. Will be tackled inside the 10. 2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will line up to kick it away when it comes to his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the 2nd quarter. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. 1st and goal, and the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick catch over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
That is great arm strength.
Catch made down inside the 10. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And he's got it, no problem. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he fields it inside the 15. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pitch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They'll run it here. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sparty. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Michigan State.
Off the play fake on first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
A play action looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! He's in the clear. The 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Contact as he threw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with the lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage for a first down. He breaks free. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Pounding away with the run game. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been